Well, we're here at Glencoe. And that's where we're heading up there, to the Lost Valley for an overnight camp. So here we are at the start. I've had sunshine on the way up. But it's kind of clouded over a bit there now. So we're just heading down. We'll be going along up and then into there, which is the Lost Valley up in there. Now in the morning, hopefully, if it's clear, I'm going to try and get up on the top of Bidian. I've got crampons, so you know I've got traction if I need it, and I just hope it's a clear morning. It feels really mild actually. Just checked the car before I left there. 5 degrees, so quite mild from what it's been. Well, we're getting there. What a pace. We're heading to a bit of a dodgy bit now. You've got to cross over this river here, you know. So there potentially could be some wet feet, but I think I'll just use my walking poles and sort of like hop over kind of style, you know. But amazing. The last time I was here was 2012. It was in the summertime, and I wish I had sort of stopped out, camped out then as well. But this is my first solo wild camp out, so I don't do anything by half measures. We did an early start this morning, but it just adds to it, you know. It's I wanted to make it a special, and I think this is a special place to do it, with the weather as well. Now it has turned mild. I'm absolutely sweating here, but tonight I think it'll be a different kettle of fish. So I'll do a bit more filming when we get further up and you get to the very top and look down into the Lost Valley. So I'll bring you back then. Now this is where we'll cross, and then we'll head up there. Just come through this boulder field here. You've just got to take your time. The rocks can be a bit slippy there, you know, so there's no rush. So hopefully I'll get across here and I'll not get my feet wet. So I'll bring it back. I don't know whether it's just across there or just this bit here. I think that bit there looks better. So here goes. Well, I got safely across, and thankfully dry feet. As I'm getting higher and higher up, it's getting more and more snowy and icy. You know, this is quite a bit of a dodgy bit now, especially that bit there, just by that rock. But it's great. Just great to be back out again. There's the E82 there. But a lovely place. Well, I've made it to the top. The weather's looking moody. Hopefully I'm going to have this valley all to myself, man. But you never know. All shall be revealed. I mean, that's just pure ice there. Here we go, the Lost Valley. Looking good. That's pretty amazing, that. Now if you continue right up the middle and bear off to the right, that takes you up onto Bidian. I'm just looking there, it looks as though somebody's coming down. Yeah, there is, there's somebody coming down. I'd love to get up there, but if we go to Bidian, it's got to be a clear sunny day, you know. It's dangerous. Takes no prisoners, does Bidian, but you gotta watch what you're doing. Now a lot of people seem to camp just down there. I'm gonna go more further up. Hopefully there'll be a good pitch. And I believe there's actually, well, you can hear water running down from everywhere really, but there's water, there's plenty of water. I mean, I can walk just back down a little just to get some more water. So that's no problem. But I'm looking there, it does look like as if somebody's coming down. Okay, it's just gone 12 o'clock as well. I've gone up here really early. I mean, to be fair, my fitness level has dropped off because I haven't really been doing much for the last few months, you know. Just things going on and that, you know, and it's amazing how quick your fitness drops off. But to be fair, I haven't found that too bad. I've got a fully laden rucksack on as well, carrying a litre of water, so not overly weighted up, you know. But no, I found it all right. So we'll get down in the valley. I might just find a spot to pitch. I think I'll just have a bit exploring about, and I'll set my tent up a bit later on because I think it's a bit early. But look at the clouds up there, lovely man. So I'll bring you back when I'm down in the bottom. Well, I'm down. I think I'm going to pitch my tent over there. Don't know yet, but we'll see. Great place. And if you could go alone, I don't think there's anywhere better you can do it. There is two people coming down there. They're just at the foot of the valley there now. Coming down. I might ask them if they've been right up the top on Bidian. But you can get up the top and then you can go right round along the top. I can go off right, which then brings you around onto Bidian Nam, and then round, and it brings you right back round onto the front, facing the Three Sisters, Glencoe again. It's great. What a place. I just hope it doesn't turn to rain. It's really mild. I can't get over how mild it is. I mean, when I was driving up, I'm thinking, bloody hell, could be chilly this, but it's been really good. Mild. But mild brings rain, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to have a good look around the valley. I might actually have a little bit of walk along there, I haven't had to use my crampons, believe it or not, so that's alright. Just starting to get a bit dodgy as I came into the valley there at the top. Frozen ice. So as you can see when you're going up there, just the snow's getting thicker and thicker. As I say, it's not it's stupid to take risks. Don't take risks. It's not worth it. I'm just pleased to be where I am, you know. But it's an impressive place. And this is apparently where they used to hide cattle and stuff. I don't know how the hell they got them up that gorge I've just climbed up like, but must have been a tough climb. But there we are. I'll bring you back when I get my tent set up. I mentioned have a look at what it's like in the snow actually. Should be quite a good contrast. The dark green and the white. So anyway, I'll bring you back. Well, I'm set up. Just making a brew. Got a stove on. Oh, it's looking great one. Got the place to myself here, so looking good. So I think it's a bit of a cup of tea, something to eat, and I think I'll have a bit of exploring later on. I think I'm going to have a little look around up there. Well, it's 2:30. Got my tent all pitched up. But the snow's thawing. It's thawing quickly. And this is the way to go to Bidian. Just go straight at the end there and straight up. I think the bear off to the right. So I've just walked part of the way up there just to warm myself up. It's a lovely little waterfall here. I'll turn around the Bidian there. Just hoping for a clear day tomorrow because I'm gonna have an attempt at this, definitely. Morning. A bit of a grey, horrible start. It's been raining. And last last night all I could hear was just the ice, because when I came here the ice was hanging off the cliffs. You just hear that dropping off with a thaw, and as you can see there's been quite a lot of the snow gone, and there's a lot of water which is, you know, running off the mountains there now. So that river crossing is going to be quite tricky, I think, but for a first solo wild camp out, like, absolutely brilliant. The only downside I have to admit was, as soon as it got dark it was kind of like, well, what do I do, you know? So believe it or not, I actually held on till I think it was about 6:30, 7:15, and I thought I need to turn in for bed here. Just sitting sort of, there was just nothing to do, you know. So it's been a long night, but I think I woke up twice through the night. I had a great night. I wasn't cold one bit. So I've really enjoyed it, like. But it's a lovely place, this. But just when you look around, you can see it's quite well visited. I mean, there's, you know, people messing around with stones and all this jive, you know. Fires over there as well, where people's been having fires. I mean, I don't know what they're going to burn, like, because there's not really much to burn here, like. But unfortunately, Biddy and Nam's off today. It's just turned milder, which, you know, with the mild comes the wet. Unfortunately, in the winter time, when you've got a minus sort of cold, frosty day, you get them lovely clear days. I like that, you know. So you can see where my tent was, and as you see around the tent, it's all, the snow's melted. I've got my rubbish there, got my walking poles there just to give us a hand when I'm getting out there, and my bag's all packed. And I've just done a scout about. There's no litter left. That's not my fire, by the way. But yeah. So from the Lost Valley, Glencoe, we're heading on out. And it's been a night I'll remember. I wanted to do a solo camp for a long time, and I think I've chosen the right place to come. I had it all to myself, there was nobody else here. 3 lads from North Wales were up on the top, I think Stobco, that had been climbed on. And they were coming down because I had a venture up there last night. I had a bit of chat with them when they were heading back. It was starting to get late, so they wanted to press on to get back to the car, because as you can imagine, walking around in this time of year in the dark, it's quite dangerous. But there's a lot of water running off them hills at the moment, like. Anyway, we'll crack on. Just seen a deer there. See him there? Amazing, man. There's no one on its way as well. There he is. There's the two of them. Brilliant. What a way to end. I mean, look at that, man. The mist's coming right in there now. That's 3 now. Absolutely brilliant, like. No one's up there. Well, making good progress. I've came back a different way just to basically avoid crossing over the river, because I'll be honest with you, there's a hell of a lot of water coming down in there now. I think I would struggle, to be fair. So I'm up on this upper path here, which will take me down onto the path I actually came up with. Now the path I came up with is down there, and then you cross over and you go up the side there, up along there, and then up onto the top. That's the path up there. You can see it there, and goes up the top, up onto there. But the rain stopped, but it's pretty moody. Had a little bit of an accident there. And rocks are razor sharp, man. But I'm fine. Gotta be careful. But it's really, really mild now. You can just see the E82 road just down there. So I'm heading back there now. We should get some good pictures just as we get over the top here, which should look down onto the E82 and the Three Sisters viewpoint. Hopefully. It's a well trodden path, this. I mean, looking down into there, man, something amazing. You can see the path up there. Got some more deer there, 3 of them. They were probably heading into the Lost Valley. They seem to use that that trail that I've just come down. Oh, look at that, man. Absolutely amazing. Whew. Pretty phenomenal. Got the deer there again. We've had it all today. There's a trail going up into the Lost Valley. Lovely. So I think I'll just take the last footage. Coming down, that's where I've come from. The mist rolling in. Got the glorious E82 road into Glencoe. And that cottage there, bit of a shame really, but that used to belong to Jimmy Savile, and I think that should be given back to some of the kids or something at Stoke Mandeville Hospital for them to go for a holiday or something. And there you have the Three Sisters viewpoint. Which is where I've got the car parked. You've got the busloads of people who come out and get their photograph taken and then get back on the bus again. But what a beautiful view. Just shows you how much water's running off these mountains. So I'm now starting to head down. I've had a fantastic trip. And it's just starting to whet my appetite again. I need to get back into this. I've had a lot of things going on, happening and that, so I've not been out as much as I would like to have done. It's not until you get out here you just realise what you're missing. It's a shame the sun didn't come out, but you can have it always. I'm out, and that's the main thing.